A disappointing result, perhaps a damaging one as well in terms of top four. How do you think your team played?
Oh, I'm not too interested really. The individual quality, I think, of Mason in that one situation made a difference. He scored the goal. We didn't score in other situations. So it was a tight game, it was an intense game. Both teams had to invest a lot. That's it pretty much.
Was the ball in behind your way or theirs always likely to decide it with two high defences?
Yeah, we tried to force that. We knew that they do it as well. Of course, they do it still probably slightly different. But of course, they wanted to use Werner. In this situation, it's clear that's probably why he played in our three room. They had the goal they scored, which was obviously offside. I didn't see it back. And I think second half, another counter-attack. Well, not a lot they had. We had more situations around. We had, of course, the great one with Sadio. We had others where we were in a really good situation and we didn't score. So, and you cannot win against Chelsea. I think I have to watch it back. I didn't look it back yet. But it's a defending mistake. I think we have enough players there. You're just too deep. So, winger or the 10 like Mason, when he comes inside, you cannot defend inside the box or around the 6-yard box. You have to be in the area where they finish the situation off, and that was clear there. Son is doing it like that, Mason is doing it like that, Sadio Mane is doing like that in moments and all these kind of things. So you have to defend it differently. That was we didn't do well there. And the details decide these kind of games, and then they go too often against us, and we are responsible for that. That's clear.
Did you have the sense tonight that you looked more vulnerable defensively than you would have liked?
It's a quality of Chelsea. It's first time for a while that Fabinho played again. All these kind of things. A lot of things are there which you have to consider. But I think you cannot defend Chelsea over 95 minutes completely, that they don't have any chance. Look, it's in the end you conceded one goal. We made a mistake there. The other situation, it was offside, so you can say it's good defending if you want. If you play an offensive player offside, it's good defending. That's how it is. But of course, we need to have, with all the possession we had again, we need to have more chances. And there were kind of, I don't know how many situations, but too many. But everything was really good until the final pass. So we had the situation with Robbo going down the really good attack and a convincing ball there. It's like 80%, not enough. Then I think before we concede the goal, really good. Bobby turns, bam, in the center, and then wants to chip the ball to Robbo in behind. Robbo's there, and we chip the ball in front in their feet. So these situations, they make really the difference. That's like you are close, but you're not close enough. In the end, it's not even a chance, and that's hard.
And what causes that? Is that confidence? Is that this run you're having at home, do you think?
Unfortunately, we cannot say it's only at home. Yes, I know we lost a lot of games now. That's everything. We know everything, but it's not about Anfield or whatever. It happens in general too often. We have to. I said it after not the last game, the game before probably. In the decisive moments, we have to improve and we have to be there, and we have to use and to show our quality in these moments. We don't do that often enough. That's clear.
1-0 down and chasing the game. What was the thinking behind subbing Mo Salah with half an hour or so to go?
Just bringing fresh legs. More look today. It's not very often, but more look today. Just like he suffered a little bit, played a lot of games, and then you can. Yeah, you're right. I could have taken off Sadio, Bobby, that's all clear. But in this moment, it looked like Mo suffers the most. What's the other? Oxlade trains really well, so you have to respect that as well, and to show that you see it, these kind of things. And and what was the third one? Yes, Millie trains really good. We lost a little bit of grip in that moment. Like you cannot accept, or we shouldn't get a second goal. So we were not compact enough anymore. So that's why you bring Millie, wake them all up again. These kind of things. From a football point of view, of course, we could have brought Naby. That's clear as well. But it was a little bit about keep them in the game because we needed one situation. But if we let them run through one one or two times more often, then we are 2-0 down, then we don't have to think anymore about it.
Last one, you said beforehand, and it's obvious, I suppose, it was a big, big game. So how damaging is the defeat?
Oh yes, it's a massive blow. It's not done yet, but we don't have to talk about. If you lose that many games, what do you do? You don't have the right to go to the Champions League. That's how it is. We have to win football games, and we know that. And we work on it, but for tonight it was not enough.
Well, Thomas, was that a brave, high-quality performance from your team that got its reward?
Yeah, absolutely. Played very couraged. We had excellent moments with the ball. We had moments where we needed to suffer, but never lost the attitude to defend. Never lost the discipline, attitude, desire, and also courage to defend up front. And it was a win, well-deserved win, with a big performance and a big result, of course.
Did the match go exactly how you planned it? I'm sure they don't always, but did that one?
No, we don't plan whole matches. We just try to plan our performance.
But in terms of how you got at Liverpool, in terms of the weaknesses you saw, did you exploit them?
Yeah, but the point is, when you play in Anfield, you cannot overthink. You have no time to think. So we told the players, we need your best performance, but we need nothing extra super special. But the things we do today, we need to do them on the highest level, in precision in passing, in distances where we want the ball. We need to be courage if we want to escape the pressure. And we did this excellent. It was a very, very good team performance. I'm absolutely happy because it's a deserved win.
Was that almost the best thing, the way you played out of their pressure from your defence?
Yeah, but the performance was very complex. We were also strong in transition game. We were strong in defending and winning second balls and counter pressing. So, and that was the key. And we knew that when we arrived here that we need to be top in all situations of the game. They will ask us a lot. They ask you a lot of questions, and you need to have the answers.
Did the direct pass to Mason Mount, to Timo Werner work plenty of times as well?
Yeah, we could overload sometimes very good the side with Mason and with Chile on the side to escape the pressure and attack at the same time with the acceleration. This worked very well. And everybody was very brave, and we needed to adapt the positions all the time because they're attacking from outside to the inside, so pressure is high inside, but still the solution is also inside. Under the highest pressure is also the solution to escape the pressure. So it was a lot to do, and the guys had an excellent performance from Edo up to until Timo. Everybody was sharp, and that was absolutely necessary. Any
sense when Timo's goal was ruled out by VAR that it's not going to be our night?
No, not like this, but it was clear that is a super close decision, and you hope. You never know exactly where the line is and when the moment of the line will be drawn. So you always hope. It was instantly clear that it's going to be a super close decision. You have to accept. Sometimes it's in your favor, sometimes it's not in your favor. It's like this.
So in terms of top four, how big a win, how significant is that?
Of course, it's a 6-point game, because at the same time when you win, the others lose, obviously. So we knew this, but the race is on. There are still 11 games to go. I never said something else. Go step by step. There's no other way than to prepare every match that is coming. The next one is the next tough one, also against the direct opponent for the top four. And we play Leeds, and we play Atletico, and we play Cup. So it's good because we can never rest. We can never celebrate and be happy too long, because there's no time for that.
But you seem to have the team playing exactly to your instruction, winning big matches. How have you done it so quickly, though?
Hopefully. I don't know. I feel as a part of this group. I feel as a big part of the club, actually, from the first moments. And we put in all our effort and try to help and do this in the best way possible. And we are happy when the team shows their quality. It's a players' game on that level, and we're delighted to be part of it.
Well done.
Yeah, well done, and what a start. And just let's remind the competition, 7 wins, only 3 draws, 8 clean sheets, and only 2 goals conceded from the moment, of course, he took charge for the first time at Stamford Bridge in that 0-0 draw against Wolves to a 1-0 at Anfield against Liverpool. And we touched upon it. You've had it in your managerial career when you go in with no pre-season, you take over somebody else's players. And he literally had, 12 hours before that first fixture against Wolves.
Yeah, it looked like it, but he certainly improved.
But how much of a skill is that to get your stamp on a team so quickly?
Yeah, but it's all about teaching. You know, it's going to the best college ever. You know, he's obviously a very, very good teacher. You know, you go to the worst school, you're not going to learn much. I think this guy knows how to teach. He's on there, they drilled. Michael will go on the training field, and when you come off it, you know exactly what your job is for the Saturday. And like the midfield would know, like the fullbacks, wing-backs would know, the three of the defenders, the goalkeeper knows exactly what he requires of them, and that is a good coach. You can tell. You can tell from the building process at the Wolves game, the result away at Atletico was a fantastic result, probably the best result he's had there, bar that one tonight. This is the Premier League. He needs to finish in the top 4. We've said it time and time again. No matter how good this start is, it's on a knife edge. If he doesn't finish in the top 4 or he doesn't win the Champions League to qualify for the Champions League next year, Chelsea are probably looking for a new job, for a new manager. That is the nature of the beast of being Chelsea manager. And he is aware of that before he's come to the club. He's doing a brilliant job up to now, but fine margins. It can all go wrong. I don't think it will. I think their squad is conditioned. They've been rotated brilliantly, and I think they all know the system. So when he changes one and someone else goes in, yeah, the characteristics might change somewhat, different personnel, but they know exactly what he requires. And if they lose knowing what they're doing. They don't come off the pitch saying, well, I wasn't sure what I was going to do. Should I have pushed in there? They know exactly what they're doing, because every single day on the training field, morning and afternoons, a couple of days a week, he trains them. He's there, not killing their legs, just teaching them and guiding them and pushing them in the right direction. Fantastic. I'm really impressed by him.
So I'm interested from a player's point of view. When you look at that list of results and you look at your team tonight in the Champions League place, a point above Everton, as I say, and now 4 clear of the champions, Liverpool. You've been in that situation where managers have come in and they've changed style. And if you get results straight away, like Tuchel has with that incredible run, 8 clean sheets, and you see yourself tonight in the Champions League spot, how crucial is that for a player to believe and buy in?
Well, it's the acid test, really. If you've got, you know, if your manager takes over and you're 5-6 places below where you currently are, of course, you're looking at the league table and thinking, look at this, we never even thought this could be possible, really. We were quite a way away from these Champions League places. All of a sudden, you're there within the blink of an eye. And now you've got the momentum, you've got the confidence and the self-belief, you've got a massive squad that are all chipping in, so a great atmosphere around the place. You ride the crest of a wave. They're not going anywhere. They're staying in that top 4, I think.
Yeah, they were 9th down here, 5 points off the top 4 when he walked through the door. So up and coming, you talk about momentum, you look at the results, he talked about a Champions League team next. It's Everton, the team below them. Then Leeds away, the second leg of Atletico, Sheffield United, West Brom, Crystal Palace, Brighton, West Ham, who are up there, Fulham, and then, of course, the ultimate test. But that's not until the 8th of May.
It's not a bad run, is it, that?
It's not bad, but it's really important. The next game is huge to him. I mean, like the one was tonight, like the one against Tottenham, like the one against Man United. Beating the teams around you, in and around you. He said it himself, Thomas. It's a 6-pointer. That is another 6-pointer they got at home to Everton. On reflect, Everton have done brilliant. They've done brilliant up to now. But if I look at the two teams, how they performed tonight, I would say the upper hand. But they still got to go and win. You never know what you're going to get off Leeds. Then it's a massive game for that football club. You know, Chelsea loved that Champions League, the athletic game, but then it's a good run of games. The only thing can beat them is complacency in the remaining games. West Ham's going to be tough because that's a London derby. And then they could be, by the time the West Ham-Fulham game come, you know, they could have enough points to be really cemented in that Champions League spot.
Doesn't look as though complacency is in his vocabulary, though, Thomas Tuchel, does it?
Not at all. And they're not conceding goals. I mean, the graphic we showed earlier...
8 clean sheets in 10.
8 clean sheets. They've played 10 games. They've only scored 11 goals.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not like they're knocking the lights out. They're a team that are scoring probably at the same rate as the Brightons and the Crystal Palaces of this world. But they're just not conceding, and they don't look like conceding. In terms of this set of fixtures, Atletico looks a difficult one, but they're already 1-0 away with an away goal. Apart from that, I mean, you'd love that. As Tim said, before you get to this tough game at the bottom, you've probably already secured your place in the top 4.
And they're probably champions.
And they're probably champions, yeah. So, no, it's a great run for them. They've done a lot of the hard work. They've played a lot of good teams in the last couple of games as well. Showed their mettle. It's game on for them.